Hello, welcome to News English from Nai radio and television station. Here comes some news today. At the invitation of President Alexander Van der Bellen, President Võ Văn Thưởng and his wife paid an official visit to the Republic of Austria. The official welcome ceremony took place at the Hall of Hofburg-Place, Vienna. President Bellen and his wife presided over the welcoming ceremony. After the welcoming ceremony, the two leaders held talks on cooperation orientations and measures to strengthen the traditional friendship and bilateral cooperation. President Võ Văn Thưởng suggested that the two sides continue to closely coordinate and make effective use of the benefits of the EU-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement. The two sides agreed to strengthen cooperation activities in education training, cultural arts, sports, and people-to-people exchanges, especially promoting the role of friendship associations in each country, promoting the implementation of tourism promotion activities, strengthening local connections. President Võ Văn Thưởng invited the president and his wife to visit Vietnam soon, and the Austrian president happily accepted the invitation. Newly released statistics from the State Bank show that people's cash flow into banks is tended to decrease gradually over the months. Compared to the end of April, people's deposits in banks by the end of May only increased by about 15,000 billion dong. This figure is much lower than the average level of more than 116,000 billion Vietnam during the first 4 months of 2023. Notably, in January 2023, the amount of money people deposited in banks increased by 178,000 billion Vietnam dong compared to the end of 2022. Or in February 2023, the amount of deposits increased to 136,000 billion Vietnam dong. The continuous decrease in deposit interest rates over the past term is said to be one of the reasons for the above trend. From the beginning of July, many volunteer activities in the summer are organized by the Provincial Youth Union and the Dong Nai Provincial Student Association. In particular, the free English teaching program for students, especially students in rural areas, brings many practical meanings. The Phu District currently has 6 free English classes for nearly 400 students from 6 to 10 years old. Classes are held 2 times per week, in which there are 3 face-to-face classes in 2 communes, Phu An and Thanh Xuân, with nearly 200 children, and 3 online classes for more than 150 children in 3 communes, Phu Xuân, Phu Lộc, and Phu Dinh. This is one of the activities to implement the project improving foreign language ability and international integration for young people in the period 2022-2030 of the Central Youth Union. This activity not only trains children in English skills, but also makes more sense when creating a useful playground for them, contributing to reducing accidents and drowning in the summer, especially in the remote areas such as Tân Phú. South Korean Deputy Defense Minister Shin Bum-chun on July the 25th met with the commander of the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command in Hawaii, Admiral John Aquilino, to discuss the security situation on the Korean Peninsula and related issues. South Korea's defense ministry said the meeting came after the United States sent a nuclear submarine carrying ballistic missiles to South Korea for the first time since 1981. At the meeting, Deputy Minister Shin emphasized that the deployment of the USS Kentucky submarine and the opening session of the Nuclear Advisory Group last week demonstrated the U.S. determination to strengthen its commitment to deterrence. For his part, Admiral Aquilino described the U.S.-South Korea alliance as stronger than ever and agreed to work together to maintain a solid alliance. In April, in Washington, U.S. President Joe Biden and South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol agreed on how the U.S. would further enhance the regular visibility of strategic assets to the Korean Peninsula. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken started his Asia-Pacific tour on July 25th. At his first stop, Tonga, Blinken plans to visit the new U.S. Embassy and engage in discussions with host country officials. Prime Minister of Tonga, Sauli Sovalani, said Blinken's presence in Tonga is proof that the partnership between the two countries is growing stronger. To promote this relationship, at meetings with Tongan officials, Blinken discussed shared values and the U.S. vision for the region. After Tonga, Blinken will visit New Zealand and Australia within the framework of a trip that will last until July 29th. This brings her visit to the area in the past 2 months. That's all for Radio's English for today. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye.